No crash in sight, at least according to Redfin's crystal ball. They've been keeping an eye on home prices for the last 5 years, and in November, the median sale price danced to $8,732. That's a 3.7% increase over the last 12 months. Not too shabby, right? Homeowners might be doing a little victory dance. But hold on, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Zoom in a bit, just 1 year, and you'll see a dip in the price party. Month to month, there's been a decrease of $591, or 1.4%. Blame it on seasonality, they say. Now, what's interesting is that some big shots in the prediction game didn't see this dip coming. Surprise, surprise. The market has a mind of its own. Let's talk about the homes up for grabs. Over a 3-year span, there are 1.49 million homes listed for sale in the US. Sounds like a lot, but guess what? It's actually a 7.8% drop from last year. And if you narrow it down to just last month, it's a 4% decrease. That's not a trend we want to see if we're looking to buy. Sellers, on the other hand, might be rubbing their hands together because less inventory often means more demand. Remember the time before the pandemic? Those were the days. Now, compare that to today, we're in a drought of sellers. There's just not enough homes on the market. It's like trying to find water in a desert. The shortage is real, my friends. Now, let's talk money, the thing that makes the world go round. Mortgage interest rates are on a downward spiral. Over the past year, they've slipped below 7%. That's good news for anyone looking to buy, right? But wait, there's a catch. Experts are expecting these rates to keep falling, maybe even hitting 5% to 6% by 2024. Sounds dreamy, but there's a twist. It might add some spice to the mix, inflationary pressure. That's a fancy way of saying the money in your pocket might not stretch as far. Alright, let's look at the numbers. The volume of home sales over the last 5 years hasn't been breaking any records. In fact, it's been a bit lackluster. Fewer homes are changing hands, and that's a puzzle piece in this market maze. And here's a tidbit for the buyers out there, about 28.7% of homes are selling above their list price. It's more than a year ago but trending down. It's a bit like a game of musical chairs. You might end up paying more than you bargained for, but at least the music is slowing down. Now, let's talk about people on the move. The Redfin map shows a lot of folks waving goodbye to California. Where are they heading? Florida's the belle of the ball, still wearing the crown as the #1 destination. It's like a real-life game of chess, and states are the pieces moving across the board. California's losing a few, and Florida's gaining ground. Fast forward to 2024. Affordability is throwing a party, but not everyone's invited. Home prices are up a whopping 40% compared to pre-pandemic levels. If you're an average Joe with an average income, the struggle is real. That dream home might be slipping away faster than you can say mortgage. Even with hopes of improvement, 2024 is predicted to remain a seller's market. Why? Blame it on the low inventory, there just aren't enough homes to go around. Now, let's talk about the big picture, the economic outlook. Brace yourselves, there are whispers of economic deterioration. But, and it's a big but, a full-blown economic depression or a rerun of the Great Recession? Not likely, says the wise owl known as the Federal Reserve. Why? They've got a magic wand, and it's called cutting interest rates. It's their trump card to wake up a sleepy economy. So, what's the final verdict? It's a mixed bag, folks. The housing market's not crashing, but it's not throwing a wild party either. Falling interest rates might make your dreams of homeownership a tad more real, but it's also putting pressure on your wallet with a side of inflation. 2024 might bring a few improvements, but sellers are still wearing the crown, thanks to the low inventory situation. Cities might have their own soap operas, but for the majority of Americans, the real estate landscape isn't doing somersaults. It's a waiting game, a puzzle we're all trying to solve. So, whether you're a buyer, a seller, or just an eager spectator, keep your seatbelt fastened because this roller coaster ride isn't over yet. Please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing with friends to support our content. The information is for general purposes. Viewers should conduct research and consult professionals for financial decisions.